Well, no, it wasn't in the game.
Oregon
Around as soon as they picked it off.
They thought it was.
Yeah. Oh.
And they dunked it.
And I was on the third deck, like 45-yard line, like I said, and everybody left.
I don't know. I think I was on like the first deck. Right.
You weren't here for this. You left in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I was. In like
you left, sweetie. No, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
Fake fan.
You're a 2%er. You're a 2%er.
No high five.
Seth Williams is a 2%er. No, gross, icky, gross.
Correction, 2%.
Yeah, he's a 2%er.
2%er, but 98% seats. How about that?
No, it doesn't matter. You would have had the best seats in the game if you would have stayed for that overtime. Because guess what? It was in your end zone.
I was so mad.
It was in your end zone. You would have seen Kendrick Rogers make the play. Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
Yeah.
It was on the side that they ran in on, so yeah.
Gosh. Yeah, where LSU is, yep.
Yeah, well.
No, the LSU, like, the visitor stands.
They both came from.
They both came in on that side.
No, I know, but, like, the visitor stands, like, where the visitors sit.
Yeah. Anyway, so yeah. Ruling on the field is an interception, and the game seems to be over.
Excuse me.
They're going to ice it, go home, bada bing, bada boom. We're in, we're out. But Kellen's mom's knee was down. So we still got a couple seconds. And so here we go. It's now 3rd and 18. Incomplete pass to Jay Sternberger. Now we got 15 seconds left. It goes.
Also, he caught that, and then. Oh, dude, that should have been an easy catch.
Yeah.
Easy catch.
Yeah, he should not have dropped that.
And there's controversy around that.
5 yards away from the end zone.
There's controversy around that.
Well, all right.
Because from my point of view, he caught it and he fumbled.
Yeah.
From my point of view.
All right.
But I was on the third deck and I was like behind the play.
All right, Nico's turn. Does Nico have the floor? Slow motion. Goes both ways. Slow motion replay hurts the game so much.
What?
And real speed, like normal game speed, that was a catch and that was a fumble. But slow motion replay.
Be factually correct, please.
Yeah, slow motion replay.
There you go.
The whole time there was small, tiny movements in the ball. So they said he never has control. But this goes in the NFL too.
Yeah. It's the same
no
thing.
matter
you might as well get him ready with the same rules.
Yeah, every catch, no matter what, if you slow motion it, there's movement in the ball. There's never going to be a perfect ball where there's no movement within it.
So yeah, I think it. After watching the replay,
that is factually correct.
Yeah, I mean, after watching the replay, it is my opinion that it was incomplete. So we'll live to see another day. And now we got.
There's so many spots that the game could have been ended.
Oh, dude! I mean, this whole drive. There's probably 3 or 4 plays where it's like, oh my gosh, you know. Then we go to Courtney Davis again, 20 yards. He was electric on this drive, man. Then we spike it, 10 seconds left. Then we go to Rogers. He starts to show up now. It's like he's coming out of the tomb or something. Goes 22 yards. Now it's a first down. We spike it again. And so Kendrick Rogers caught it with 5 seconds left. They stop the clock at 3. We spike it at 1. Everyone thinks it's 0.
Well, the ball hit the ground at 1.
Yeah, the ball hit the ground at 1. So they put 1 second on the clock.
3 seconds is plenty of time to spike the ball.
Yeah. And remember, all of this is happening after Ed Orgeron has already been Gatorade. He has the Gatorade thrown on him.
Yeah.
Had to get the ice off the field. About probably a quarter of the fans have left. And, you know, you would think even after A&M's fans had left the game, like, we'd be a little quieter. We were louder with less people in the fourth quarter than we were the entire game.
Yeah. Game honestly was kind of like quiet in the beginning.
I mean, it was just physical. It was just a heavyweight boom, 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 just back and forth.
Is that what it sounded like? I heard that during the game.
You heard I heard it too.
I heard that during the game. I was like, dude, that's.
I heard it like caw in the back, like a caw.
Yeah.
Shut up, Nico. Anyway, we spike it with a second left, and LSU tries to ice us, and then here it is with 1 second left on the clock. a 19-yard pass to Courtney Davis in the back of the end zone. We've been hitting these pass routes like it's easy for us.
Mm-hmm.
These shallow crossing routes, the skinny posts with Sternberger.
It should be easy. It's
All right, Mr. Seth, why don't you go do it? Why don't you go win the game for us? All
I
right.
don't know about all that, but
All right, it's easy though, huh?
Well, he won't be there.
That's right. Well,
won't
it's
be there
easy.
to win
You should
there.
be there, huh? It's easy. Yeah, that's what I thought. Anyway, so now we're going to overtime. Place is going nuts. First overtime, set of field goals. Second overtime, pair of touchdowns. Third overtime, pair of touchdowns.
I mean,
And by the way, I was scared the whole time because
oh yeah.
on these PATs, you know if they miss, it's over. Like,
Oh yeah.
and we haven't had the greatest success kicking the ball all year.
The first 2 OTs. Yeah.
I mean, I was nervous because if we missed the field goal, it's like
Seth Small.
that's small,
Dude.
dude.
Katie.
Cool.
Yeah, and what's his Brennan Mann went to Cy Fair,
Yeah.
Mm.
and he's the best kicker in all of college, or best punter in all of college football. No ifs, ands, or buts
Probably the
about it.
NFL.
In history, because he set the record for most 60-yard punts in a season.
I
That's
think
on
he's
that game.
averaging like almost 60 yards.
Yeah, well, in the most 60-yard punts like singular in this season.
Yeah.
Okay, I got a question for you.
All right.
How do y'all think we're gonna do next year?
Well, we'll get into that. Let's finish this game. All right. Yang it. Pair of touchdowns. Let's see. No, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, pair of touchdowns. Then we go a pair of field goals in the fourth overtime, fifth overtime. Another pair of touchdowns. Of course, this has to be followed up by a 2-point conversion to win or lose. And I think there was a few in there. I don't even remember, dude. It's all a blur. A couple in there we did score. Some of them we didn't score 2-point conversion. In the seventh overtime, though, it came down to LSU missing the 2-point conversion and us throwing it to Kendrick Rogers. Just a little scramble from Kellen Mond to free him up, and that's all it took. Took 3 halves of football to beat LSU. And now we can talk about where we are now and where we're going.
Well, just
Where we are now?
Still on that game,
We're number 2 in the SEC West.
Burrow was running all over us.
Oh yeah, you ran all over that.
Yeah.
Like he was their running back.
That dude was insane.
We could not stop him at
He was
some-
hitting
at
spin
first.
moves into the end zone and whatnot.
Oh, he walked into the end zone that one. Oh my god.
Well, no, well, they missed that tackle and he spin moved off that tackle.
Yeah,
and then,
Yeah,
like,
just pranced in.
after he spin moved, like, that spin move, like, made a missed tackle and he just walked right in, dude.
Our DBs can't tackle.
Just
But
worked out perfectly.
give them credit. This game, they were still dominant. They still were. They kept up with the
And they
number
had
2
to.
team in
They did.
the SEC West at the time. And guess what? Never thought I would say this all year. We are the second-ranked SEC West team. Number 2.
Yeah, we're still ranked 22
In the
that-
best
in the
division in
AP
college
poll.
football. The best division in college football, we're number
Best
2.
conference.
The SEC West is better than the SEC East. That's factually correct.
Alright, you are correct.
Okay, so we are the number 2 seed in the best division in college football, behind only Alabama. It's Alabama, us, LSU, Mississippi State, probably Auburn. Yeah, and I don't know who else is in the West. Freaking
Mandy. No.
no, they're on the East. Anyway, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Oh, and Ole Miss. Ole Miss is down there. And Arkansas is down there somewhere.
Yeah, how is Arkansas even in the SEC?
Well, because they used to be good. They used to be good once upon a time. Their whole program's just falling apart. But no, yeah, this game, it really came down to who wanted it more. You know?
Yeah.
We wanted it more. Because guess what? I bet at the end of the game, it came down to off-season stuff.
You're
Like
exactly right.
training, conditioning, weight room. You know? Like who had
just
the,
wanting it.
yeah. I mean, I bet it came down to who did more sprints in the off season, who lifted
Who was
more
more
weights.
disciplined.
Yeah, who was more who got
Who
up
got
and
out-coached.
and got the bread, got the lettuce. We did. We beat them in the off season. That's why we won the game. because we lasted longer. They were all falling down with their little cramps. I'm pretty sure it was staged, by the way, because one of them was 90, some D tackle 99, just fell down, got back up, and then walked off the field like it was nothing, just to slow him down.
Yeah.
And Kendrick Rogers cramped up, went right back in, and won the game for us.
Mm-hmm.
Baller, absolute stud.
How did you
Absolute stud. He did. Sanders scored a touchdown.
Did I trade you Emmanuel Sanders? No, I traded you Tyler Boyd.
I traded Me's Tyler Boyd. Yeah.
Yeah. So, do y'all want to talk about possibly next year? Oh, let's talk. What do you like? Bowls.
Bulls. Yeah.
Outback Bowl.
Possibly, or the Academy Sports and Outdoor Texas
Where's
Bowl.
that?
It's in Houston.
It's in Houston.
Mm-hmm.
What, NRG?
Probably.
I mean, I would rather it be that than the Outback because I don't want to go. I want to go to this bowl game, but I don't. The Outback's in Florida, Miami. No.
No, Florida.
Tallahassee.
Yeah, I don't know. But
It's somewhere in Florida.
we might play Oklahoma State. We might play. I was talking to a friend of mine. It'd be great if we could play UCF.
Yep.
So that we could just
Destroy
literally
them.
poop on them. That'd be fun.
National champs.
Yeah,
3 times in a row.
I don't know, dude. Honestly, I feel like we played UCF, we'd probably lose because
No.
the way we play teams that we look down on.
Oh,
it's
you're
terrible.
right.
But
We
the
play
way
down
play
to their level.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, they're ranked higher than
And
us.
I think playing UCF.
They're ranked higher than us.
Okay, because they've won more games.
Yeah,
But they're not a better team. They've just won more games.
Yeah, but they have talent, so I feel like it would bite us in the butt.
A little bit.
No, remember when Washington was said to be really good? They were number 4, and Alabama destroyed them.
Well, freaking, I thought Michigan was good. And Michigan got.
No, that's because
Sorry.
Ohio State's just weird. Ohio State is the weirdest team in college football. They're the most inconsistent in history, probably. Beating a number 4 ranked at the time Michigan by 20, 30 points.
They only
And then
lost to
getting-
Purdue.
Purdue,
Okay.
NC State. Let's pull up Ohio State's
It was
schedule.
only Purdue.
I don't think it was only Purdue. They're a 2-loss team.
Who was
No, they are 9-1. You're right.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep.
Okay, but they
They're
only
11
they
and
only
1.
beat an unranked Maryland by 1 point. Maryland put up 51 on them.
Okay, Maryland also beat UT, who's number 9 right now.
Okay, but that was in the first 2 games of the season when they were
Okay.
terrible. Nebraska only lost to them by 5. Purdue blew them out.
They blew out a number 15 at the time by 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, Ohio
They
State's
beat
weird,
Penn
man.
State.
They got a weak schedule too. But no, yeah, I wanted Michigan to win that game.
Hey,
But-
don't we?
So yeah, Ohio State's weird. But who else do you think we could play in a bowl?
I don't
I've
know.
only heard it's possible for Oklahoma State, and it was someone else. It was some article I was reading of all the possibilities.
Yeah, who do y'all think?
I like the Outback Bowl. But yeah, no, if we can carry on if we win the bowl game, carry on the energy into the off season, we'll still have our very physical, athletic receivers, and we'll still have our the best SEC running back. We'll rebuild on defense, like we need to.
Instead of we have any seniors that are leaving,
I think Donovan Wilson, which is the best DB we got.
the safety,
Yeah.
number 6.
He's a leader.
He's leaving. Sad to see him go, but he's a beast. So, but no, yeah. I mean, we if we can carry on this energy against this attitude, the state of mind that we got going on 2 nights ago. I mean, we'll be something special. We got recruiting in the bag this year, so and we got one of the best coaches in college football. So, we will be a scary team in the West. We might have a shot to beat Bama in the next couple of years.
Couple of years, not next
Not
year.
next year, but a couple years, maybe when we're upperclassmen. We'll get
We got a
after
lot
it.
of sophomores right now. Then
Mm-hmm.
that means in a couple years, either they'll be seniors or they'll be gone.
Mhm.
Sir.
And if they're gone, then we're starting over again.